Let's talk about our first topic, and that's actually today's title, and talking about dress code. So, Sergio, you came across this. This is from Matt. And he posted
If
this.
it wasn't from Matt, I wouldn't have put it on. But since I know Matt extremely well, and they do the coast to coast thing, right, every Monday,
Mhm.
the X Spaces, he put this up, and I'm like, "Are you serious about this?" He goes, "Serge, I wouldn't BS about any of this," and I'm like, "Okay, it's gone up with your permission, of course." You know, we had a little issue a couple of years ago. Remember that one? And now I go, "With your permission," and they go, "Yes." Then we put it up. If there's no permission, then no, we don't put it up. So it says, "Get professional attire for less." Uh, I'm just reading from this. He got this in his app because riders notice the effect that drivers the effort, what did it say, the effort that drivers put in. So to help you keep up the excellent service and stand out, we're offering discounts at Men's Warehouse, Joseph A. Bank, and KG Fashion Superstore through this partnership with Tailored Brands. Check it out. I'm like, no. Look, I have seen drivers. First of all, I've seen drivers at the queue, mostly at LAX. They come out with flip flops, torn t-shirts, you know, the stained shirts. I'm like, okay, bro. I mean, just how do you take care of yourself a little bit, right? If not, forget Lyft, forget Uber, forget the rider, for yourself. I mean, how do you get out of the house looking like that? And about this, Chris, means like we're gonna put a suit and tie on now. We're gonna be limo drivers. Looks like. What do you guys think about this? Put it in the chat. You guys think? I mean, are you all dressing properly? First of all,
Well,
or not?
I got a few comments on this one. First
Okay.
of all, um, this reminds me a lot of when I first signed up for Uber back in 2016, and that was I don't know. I know you were right around the same time. I don't know if you remember this or not. This was during the 80-20 split. It was
Mhm.
a real good time to drive at that point, but I digress with that. But what happened was when you were signing up and they were kind of doing like their little intro to driving,
Yeah.
they were talking about how, and this is before tipping was even allowed through the app. So for those drivers who came in like 2017, 2018, when tipping was finally in the app, yeah, they didn't allow tipping back then.
Yeah.
But they would always like try to get you and say, hey, because you're getting paid well and, customers rely on this service as they kind of always do this type of thing. They're like,
Yeah.
you should have some water or snacks or something that you can carry and give to your customers. And
Yeah.
it's like, back then I'm like, no, I'll keep my money. Thank you.
Whoa.
And, if I'm going to do anything, I'll sell it. You get a 36 pack of water or something for, $5 and you sell it for $1 a water. Hey, guess what? You got great profit there. So, either way, it reminds me of that.
Wow.
But with that being said, honestly, coming from a customer standpoint, if I see somebody who is driving around in, flip flops and pajama bottoms and like just crappy ass clothes,
Yeah.
I will have a much different perception of that person than if they were actually dressed in a more professional manner. 100%. Not
Yeah.
only that, as a driver, it's better for you as well too, because yes, that is completely true what Lyft has said there, that riders notice the effort drivers put in when it comes to dressing nicer and being more professional. They say this is your business, right? So why would you dress like a slob if you are going out to drive? The reality is dress nicer. And not only that, look, if you're going to give me some, a little bit of money off the top, maybe save 10, 15% from Men's Warehouse, I'll take it. I like to
Yeah.
shop there. And they have a lot more than just suits. So they
No,
have
absolutely.
jeans, they have button up shirts that are nice. They have, a lot of different things there that you can get. That's not just menswear in terms of suits and, that type of clothing. They have
Yeah,
a
I mean,
lot
look,
of
man,
good clothes there
I
too.
fully understand. I fully understand this. Obviously, it's just a little bit of we're making a fun out of it or light out of it, but
Yeah.
nobody's
Well,
expecting us
to
to
a
put a
point, to a
chauffeur's
point.
hat and an Uber shirt and whatever. All I'm saying is if you want to, okay, so you expect good ratings and good tip, goddamn, take a shower first of all. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been in cars with drivers, bro, that just, you can tell they just smoked a pack of cigarettes in that car. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And the way they're dressed, or I'm like, bro, come on, man. First of all, you're driving for money, by the way. You're a professional driver when you're using Uber and Lyft. I mean, you're not a limo driver, you're not a delivery driver, but you are a driver. You're
Yeah.
involved in commercial business. And if you want tips, and if you want your rating to be decent, smell good, I'm not telling you to put a suit and tie on and a chauffeur's
No.
hat on, but I mean,
Look,
you gotta
I mean, honestly, you're not a black car service. I mean, for
yeah,
those who are
no, I'm not
driving
saying that.
black and that,
Yeah,
then you might want to go more professional. But having something where you're dressed, where things aren't ripped, things aren't looking like slob, you're actually like put together. That's going to be a lot better. That's going to be a lot better for the customer. You're going to feel better because it just gets you in that mindset. If you're just slobbing around, that's how
yeah,
you're going to feel. That's how you're going to act.
yep,
And yeah, it will reflect in your rating. It will reflect in tips,
yep,
100%.
yep.
And
And then
honestly,
don't
like
complain.
you might say this is kind of a joke topic. I actually think this is like if they require a dress code, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they can really. I think they can do certain things to avoid people driving around in slop.
Yep,
But in reality, you're not really going to. But again, as a PSA, if you are looking better, if you are, taking care of yourself, if you are acting more professional, that is going to come off a lot better. Whether it's your own business, whether it's you're at work, whether it's you driving, it's all the same. You want to treat this where you are making money. And how are you going to look? Are you going to look like a slob, or are you going to look, something where it's going to be a little bit more professional? And I'm sure as hell not saying go get a suit. No. Black car service, you might want to. If you're doing private clients, you definitely want to. But when it comes to driving Uber and Lyft, especially X, regular, XL, those types, yeah, you don't need to go above and beyond. Just look nice. Just look professional. That's it. And
yeah.
honestly, that's going to get you a lot more tips. That's going to get you a better rating, and you don't even have to try. One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it.
I agree. No, I agree. So we're
Look,
trying to.
honestly, this is a real benefit to me. If Lyft came around and said, "Hey, we want you to have certain benefits," what would be good? I would say, you know what, this is actually
Well,
a good benefit. If you're going to give me 10% for being like the run of the mill driver, great. If you're going to give me more because I hit a higher threshold of points in that, even better. Then that might
yeah.
actually incentivize me, because then I already go to
Well,
men's warehouse for my clothing. So if I can get a little bit on top of that off even more, then I'm going to be a happy person.
yeah. I mean, one last thing about this is that also, as we discussed this previously, um, due to the fact that there is tremendous turnover in the business, and due to the fact that the pay is less, right? The turnover has gotten higher, and although they're onboarding new drivers, a lot of the professional drivers are getting out of the business already, and you're getting what you pay for, basically. I mean, to going back to Lyft, and they're scratching the bottom of the barrel when it comes to drivers now, and the ones that are putting on the road now are probably, or unfortunately, are going to be the types that just don't take a shower and don't dress properly and whatever not. So yeah, that's also on them as well. I mean, I had read a couple of comments, flying by, pay us fairly and then whatever. But I don't think, look, I think it's a personal thing. Your
Look,
appearance
you could go to
is
McDonald's
your
and
own,
get a
has
minimum
nothing to do
wage
with
job,
sex.
and you have to wear exactly what they tell you. Same thing with Target. Same thing with wherever it is at a minimum wage job. What the fuck does it matter?
I agree.
Look
No, I
nice.
agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Everybody wants
Okay.
to fight about something. You know what? Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. With that
So
being said, I don't think there's going to be a dress code, but I do think that we will enjoy looking a little bit nicer, feeling a little bit nicer, and yeah, I think it's good. So if they're going to give give a little bit of a discount there, I'm all for it. So honestly, Lyft, I like that. I do. I really do. I like
Yep.
Men's Warehouse. That's where I shop. I mean, I can tell, you can tell that at this point now. So, I don't look like it when I'm on stream. I probably should, but, yeah.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.